Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's time. Do want to tell you about our new Whatnot channel, Big Papa's Finds. One of the items that we have opening up tonight will be on our first stream on Big Papa Finds on Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it is an application. What you need to do is go ahead and hit this QR code right here. It'll show you exactly where to go on Whatnot to sign up. And my username is Big Papa's Finds. There is an S in after Papa, so Big Papa's Finds. So another way to put it is it looks a whole lot like this. Big Papa's Finds, all one word on Whatnot. Go over and give us a follow on Thursday night. We're going to be having a stream where we start with $1. We will be auctioning off. I'm going to show you a couple of things after we get done with our SGC reveal. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at our SGC reveal. So we got our SGC stuff in from, I don't even know, did you guys hear me on that one? Let me make sure that you guys heard me. Yeah, okay, good. All right. So we got our SGC reveal in. We got our SGC stuff. We sent out 3 cards. Some of you guys have already seen them and given your grades on them raw. This is what we have right here. We had Demo, Solzy, Text, and COVID. Tell us a little bit about it. So some of you guys might come on right now and let me know a little bit. But we did Ernie Banks. We had a 56 Ernie Banks, a 1986 Olajuwon, and then I got an Ernie Banks rookie. Me and Tex did the Ernie Banks rookie, but we're going to show it to you before we reveal the number. We're going to show you guys the card first. So if you're watching now, you can make your own decisions. And we'll give you some time to make those decisions. Even if you're not watching live, you can make those decisions and think about what you think the guard should be graded before we actually pull out the grade. So let's go ahead and take a look real quick and see. All right, good. That's the back. All right. So it's only a 3-card reveal this time. So we can just check it out, see what we got here. There's that Ernie Banks white back right there on the top. And then we also have the Olajuwon sticker rookie, and then the Ernie Banks rookie card. The Ernie Banks rookie cards. I think those are the ways we're going to go. We're going to go ahead and start with, I am a silver. I don't know what that means. I think it means silver. I don't know. Maybe I've done 50 cards there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to throw this away. All right. Yes. Akeem will be second, and then Ernie rookie will be last. So we're going to be our Ernie Banks 56. Akeem Olajuwon 86, and then our Ernie Banks rookie card. So let's look at it first. Our Ernie back, our 56. I thought it would be a 5. Demo thought it would be a 5. Solzy thought it would be a 4.5. Tex thought it was going to be a 2.5. Dadgum you, Tex. And COVID thought it would be 5.5. So I think our average is about a 4.5 or a 4. So let's take a look at what we actually got. Let's take a look at this side real quick. I'll give you guys a little bit here. You can look through here. It looks pretty nice, actually. Got a little, you can't see it really there. Sorry, I was looking at it myself. I was like, ooh, that looks real nice. Can kind of see the edges here. Trying to make it look where you guys can see it. There you go. Corners are a little bit rounded, not perfect, not sharp by any means. But it's a nice white back. I even forget what the score on it was. I'm going to be surprised as well. You look at the back, kind of think what you want in the back. And then let's flip it around to the front. Not too shabby on the front. We got a little bit of, it looks like a little bit of surface. You can see a little bit of whiting on the Cubs hat there. And it's pretty dadgum well centered. It's not too bad centering, maybe a little bit low. But for a 56, this is a really nice card, I think. So you guys can think about it for a second. What would you grade this? What would you grade this card? Again, I said it was going to be a 5. Demo said 5. Solzy said 4.5. Tech said 2.5. And COVID says 5.5. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here we go. Squeeze it on out. Fist tops, Ernie Banks white back. Give me that 5, baby. Give me that 5. 4. Straight up 4. Ouch. Oh, I thought it was a 5. COVID even called it a 5.5. Solzy was the closest at 4.5. So Solzy, you win the prize. What's the prize? Nothing. But that Ernie Banks right there is a 4. I don't know why they call it a 4. I guess because of the surface right around the hat. You see the hat looks like it's got like, I don't know, droppings on it. I don't know. Who knows what's going through SGC's mind, but that is freaking, I mean, the centering on that is probably the best I've seen on any 56 that I've ever had in my hands. But white back and the thing, lost a couple bucks on this one. Not crying over it. Akeem the Dream Olajuwon. I've sold one of these before, actually. I sold a PSA 8 or a 9 on these. Sold it for really good money. So I made some money on one of these, but I already bought it at a 9. So when I bought this, I thought that I had a shot at it getting a 9 or a 9 and a 9.5. I think I put down 9. Demo said 9. Solzy said 8.5. Tech said 8. And COVID said 8. So that's what our team of graders on our side thought it would be. But let's let you make a decision. Let's take a look at the back here. Coloring looks pretty spot on. I think the rockets on it, that's probably the rockets on it looks a little bit almost like it's I don't know. I guess that would be something might take a number off. You can't really tell the rockets. It's not too crisp. I don't know that it has to be. I don't know that it always is. But the centering on it looks almost pretty good. It looks a little left. But up and down, left and right, I mean, I don't know that. I don't think PSA would take this down at all. I think the back would be perfect. Tex was saying that that SGC does a lot on 86. Now the front, you can see it's a little bit right. It's not crazy right, but it's a little bit right. Up and down, I think it's pretty good. Corners, I think, are great. Edges might be a little bit. If you look at down here, it looks like a little. Let me see if I can get it for you. I don't think you can see it. Maybe there's a little bit of fraying right down here on this one. This corner might be a little whitening. I don't know. I think it's a 9. Let's take a look. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Let's see a 10. It's a 7. It's a 7. What the mother boot? Oh, hot jam. Now, the bad thing is I already knew it was a 7 before I popped it out of the thing, but I still don't understand why it's a 7. SGC, tell us at bigpapabreaks@gmail.com why it's a 7. I don't know why it's a 7. The only thing I can think about is that Rockets there is kind of not crisp. But everything else I thought was really good on this. Tex and COVID, you won this one. You don't win it, but you got closest. What's going on, Tex? We got a 7. You thought it was an 8, and I thought you were out of your mind going that low. But you didn't go low enough. You didn't go low enough. This will be going on Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. This will start for $1. If you go over to my Whatnot channel, Big Papa Finds on Whatnot, at 10 p.m., we're going to start with a bunch of cards. And I mean a bunch. We're going to start with this one. Another one of these. All of these will start at $1. George Brett, 76. You're not taking my Frank Thomas's. Sorry. You're not taking the Jefferson Davis. Sorry. You're not taking that one. Sorry. But these cards right here will be on Whatnot starting at $1. These cards right here will be on Whatnot starting at $1. And we're going to auction them off. Absolute auction. Go for it. Could go for $1. Could go for $2. It could go for $200. I doubt it. But we'll be auctioning these off on Thursday night at 10 p.m. right after we're done here at Big Papa Breaks. We go from 8 to 10 Thursday night here on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. But we'll start at $1 with all these cards. Plus, I have some other cards. I have Joe Burrow will start at $1. Prism rookie card, variation, red, white, and blue. Checkerboard Tua will be starting at $1. Checkerboard Prism rookie Tua will start at $1. Ernie Banks will not be there. This Ernie, which got a 4, will not be there, but all the other ones at Big Papa's Finds. Again, I showed it to you earlier, but if you're just coming in, this is our Whatnot channel right here. If you want to see the QR code, hit that QR code, find Big Papa Finds. You'll see this big old thing as the profile picture. But head over on Thursday night at 10. I'll take you there from here, and we'll be starting going at $1 a piece. Plus, on top of that, we will be starting with some of these cards here. I'm trying to do this before I show you the Ernie Banks because you'll leave right after the Ernie Banks. But each one of these pages will be starting at $1. I have a whole lot of 72, almost a whole set of 72. If it doesn't go for $1, then I'll put in 2 pages for $1. If that one doesn't go, then I'll put in 3 pages. So we're going to sell the whole thing. I might sell the whole book starting at $1. Plus, we have this book, which is 1961, 1962, 1963, 1964. We're going to start these pages for $1. If anybody wants the whole page for $1, that's what it'll start at. Nobody bids $1, then I'll say, okay, well, I'll put the Bobby Richardson page on there for $1 with that one. So those 2 pages for $1. If that doesn't sell, then I'll sell 3 pages. So we're going to have a whole lot of 60s, 70s, Burrow, Tua, Akeem, The Kid, George Brett, Kirby, Wade, Sandberg, and Howie Long. It's gonna be amazing. So make sure you're over there at 10 o'clock on Thursday. We'll be in here till 10, and then we'll go straight over there. Again, I will have another bunch of cards too. We'll have these cards will be going up too. I'll have a 61 Willie Mays, a Clemente 60. I'll have a McGuire, a Boggs, a Bo, a Roger Clemens. All these cards will start at $1. And then from $1, we'll just go boop, 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 boop. And we're going to get them all sold. So make sure that you're around 10 Papa's Frines on Whatnot. I've gone nutty, I know. I'm trying to sell something. I'm trying to pay rent. Talking to you every night text does not pay rent. All right, let's take a look at our last one. Again, remember, I said a 2.5. Text said it 2. Let's see who's right. Let's take a look at the back of the card real quick. Tex has been closer than me on all of these so far. Well, Tex said a 2.5 on this Ernie, and I said a 5. So I was closer on this one. He was closer on the Akeem. So let's see who's going to be closer on this one. Ernie Banks rookie. There's some tough stuff over here on the left side. The corner's a little rough. Still love the color on it, though. The color looks good. Let's take a look at the front. Demo would love this thing. This one is miscut to the top. If you see there, you can barely take out Ernie Banks' name. You can barely make out Ernie Banks' name on this one. It's way high. Left to right, it's not horrible, but again, it's a little bit, you can see his butt. His butt goes outside the lines. If you could see kind of where the color ends up right there and where the color ends over here, it is a lot to the right as well. So centering on it probably brought it down to about a 1. The coloring on it probably brought it up to a 5. So somewhere in the middle, in between a 2 and a 2.5 is what we said. Tex said it was a 2. I said it was a 2.5. So make your opinions as you're watching this later. What do you think it is? Are you going with Tex? Are you going with me? Or are you going higher or lower? Here we go. Ernie Banks rookie card, 1954 Topps, number 94. It is a 2.5. Boom shakalaka. That's a G-Unit. That's a dime, baby. Big Papa's going to be putting this up tonight for $999.95 OBO on eBay. Last one sold for $990. Really excited about how this one turned out. Kind of excited about this one. I wanted a 5, but we're okay. I'm pissed off about the Elijah one, but the Ernie Banks took me to the bank, baby. Took me to the bank. All right, guys, again, reminder. We are live Thursday night and Sunday nights now. I'm not live tonight. All I'm doing is this, showing you this. If you guys want anything, just shoot me over an email at any time and check and see if I'm available. If I'm available, I'll walk over here, get in the studio, and rip whatever you want on YouTube, on Twitch, on Instagram, and on Facebook. I will not go on Whatnot on demand because Whatnot requires me to pay through the site. So if you find me on email, pay for it on my site. If you go to Whatnot, we have to sell it through Whatnot. So we're going to sell things on Whatnot. I showed you already what we're doing on Thursday night. I got a lot more stuff on there. We are going to be throwing a bunch of stuff up. Lou Brock, Curtis Martin. If you don't like it, I'll throw a Devontae Smith. If you don't like it, I'll throw up a Bo. Probably won't sell any of these 90s score stuff. I kind of like those. I got a Deshaun Watson rookie. We got a bunch of stuff that's going up. We got a Tatis signed autograph card. We just got a bunch of stuff going up on Thursday night at 10 p.m. So if you guys would, make sure you head on over to BigPapaBreaks.com. Again, anytime that you want to see me, anytime you want something, just email me, let me know. And if I'm available, I'll rip it for you. Go over to Whatnot at Big Papa's Finds. Make sure that you follow us. Thursday night, I will be here at 8 o'clock on Facebook. And I'll try to take everybody from our Facebook. I'll be here on Thursday night on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'll try to take everybody from here, take you over to Whatnot in real time, and we'll be starting our Whatnot auctions at $1 for everything that you saw here. Big Papa is ready to sell. So if you're ready to buy, make sure you find us on BigPapaBreaks.com or come over to Whatnot and check us out there. Until Thursday, God bless. See you, Tats.